Hey there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here. What is up, Andrew? What is up, Empress Rose? What is up, D Meeks? I appreciate you all dropping by my live stream. Is my audio okay? Can you all hear me okay? Is my picture okay? What's up, Glenn? How's the audio video quality? And I know this area is washed out. We're good? Sounds good. All is good. Perfect. Hope everybody is doing good this morning. I am showing off the rest of my vinegar syndromes today. Showed off up till I last week, so this is J through Z. I pulled them all. How many slip covers we got today? Out of 15 Blu-rays, we have 11 with slip covers. What's up, Stony? You lurking and listening. What's up, Quentin? My go-to YouTuber. I'm buffering. Quentin will be saying in the chat if the movies I show off are on YouTube for free or not. Everybody go sub to Andrew at Hey, Isn't That Devon Graham? Awesome content on his channel. Everybody go sub to Sinister Syndrome 86 Glenn. Awesome YouTuber. Great channel. D Meeks. Go sub to D Meeks. Q's Reviews, Quentin. Everybody go sub to Quentin. Yeah, because they're awesome channels. Why not? Why not sub? Buffering. What's happening? Am I buffering? Let me know. Let me know if I'm buffering. We're good? Fire? I'm on fire? What? Fire? D-Meeks does not have any content, so if you want to sub to YouTube channels with no content, go sub to D-Meeks. If you need content, don't sub to D-Meeks. Loving the shirt today. This is brand new Trick or Treat Halloween mashup shirt. So it's the I don't know about this lighting, but maybe it's the webcam. I don't know. I'm just using my laptop's webcam, and I think it pretty much sucks at. So, and that's too bright. Got to get it right. Got to get the good camera. Got to get the good lighting. Got to get this. Got to get that. You know what? If you don't like it, don't watch my channel. Yeah, it's Halloween. Instead of the night he came home, the night Sam came to town. And then the film credits are actually the rules for Halloween. Always hand out candy, yada, yada, yada. I thought it was a sick shirt, so I thought I bought it. Artwork, Phil, so I may be in and out. That's okay. That's okay. What's up, Germany? DFE. Everyone go sub to DFE. And I like Benny. and I like Ollie Uncut. The three best in Germany: Deefy, Benny, Ollie Uncut. Actually, they're probably the three only German YouTubers I know, so I am biased. Deefy. And what's your logo? Is that Leatherface? Deefy, is your logo Leatherface? Let's see here. Why is your channel so hard to find, Deefy? What's up, Sean? Thanks for popping by my live stream. I am going through my vinegar syndromes. I ended at I last week, so we're going J through Z today. Everyone go sub to Sean Urshan over at the Horror Corner. He has an amazing collection, an amazing channel, very knowledgeable about horror movies in general, Hammer films. He knows his stuff. So yeah, Sean Urshan, make sure you go check him out at the Horror Corner. Quentin is here. Deefy, what's going on with your channel, man? I'm looking for a Leatherface, and I don't know. I spelt it just like you spelt it. Whoever spelt it dealt it. I can also go back on the live stream after this posts and grab you from there. No problem, Sean. I give credit where credit is due. All right, you guys want to get into some Vinegar Syndrome titles today? We have 8 people watching. We have 9 people watching. Toonie Terrors Figure Fill. Yeah, it's the it's this guy. I knew it looked familiar. I will have to find it. I will find your channel later on today, Deefy. I thought I was already subscribed to you. I don't know. You smashed the like button. Thank you so much. 10 euros in Germany. 10 euros, so like 20 bucks. About the same. I think here in Canada it was like $15.99, $14.99, so right about the $15 mark. Yeah, the Toonie Terrors are fun. It's funny with Toonie Terrors because they released pictures for Wave 4 or Wave 3, which was Nosferatu, The Nun, and was it Ash? And then they released the pictures for Wave 4, which was Victor Crowley, Reagan from The Exorcist, Sam from Trick or Treat, and I think Beetlejuice, maybe. But I haven't seen Wave 3 to buy anywhere. They're still up for pre-order. And I haven't seen any of Wave 4. So it's like, why would you release the pictures for Wave 4 when Wave 3 hasn't even been released yet? I don't know. Kind of silly in my opinion. All right, guys, we are starting with L today with a movie called Liquid Sky. And I know you can't tell from the lighting, but this is blue. And this is a slipcover. Quentin Liquid Sky. Is it available free on YouTube? This is kind of like a Aliens Punks movie. Actually got this in a trade box from Craig over at Uncaped Crusaders. So thank you, Craig, for this. Awesome slipcover. Matching on the front. Let's reverse that. Right now in front of you, just so I have both artworks, the one on the slip and the one on the disc. So there we have the new artwork. Free on YouTube. Super Hulk, smash that like button. Nice. What is Liquid Sky about? Let us find out together. Margaret is a fashion model with dreams of stardom, whose alter ego and rival, Jimmy, abuses and takes advantage of her to satisfy his rampant drug addiction. Unknown to them, tiny, invisible aliens have landed on the roof above the bohemian squalor in which they live and begin killing anyone Margaret has sex with to feed on their pleasure-giving neurotransmitters. All the while, a German scientist attempts to capture and study them. Hailed by Time magazine as a 2-hour act of imagination, Slava Kerman's Liquid Sky is an underground masterpiece of avant-garde science fiction filmmaking, set against the visual majesty of New York's early 80s new wave scene, and filled with arresting cinematography by Yuri Neiman. Along with an acclaimed original soundtrack, Vinegar Syndrome proudly brings this quintessential midnight movie to Blu-ray, newly restored in 4K from its original 35mm camera negative. That is Liquid Sky. It is a very, very weird movie, but I like it. I dig it. I'm glad I got it free in a trade box from Craig. So once again, Uncaped Crusaders, thank you for this one. And it does come with the much out of print, sought after Liquid Sky slipcover. I see people on Facebook asking about this slipcover all the time. Does anyone have an extra Liquid Sky slipcover? So yeah, highly sought after slipcover. Crazy, crazy. Sounds awesome and funny. Next, guys, we have a movie that I love. I love this movie so much. If you haven't seen it, make sure to see it. It is, I don't believe Troma put it out, but Troma owns the rights to it now. Not sure how that works. Maybe it is a Troma release. I'm not too sure. But it is Luther the Geek. And Quentin, make sure to check on YouTube to see if Luther the Geek is available on YouTube. If you don't know a geek, what a geek actually is, the definition is a person that worked at a carnival, like kind of at the sideshow, and the geek would bite the head off chickens. So that's what a geek is. The definition of a geek: worked at the carnival sideshow, biting the heads off chickens for the crowd. It is a very, very low budget film, but I love it. A gorgeous new slipcover from the people over at Vinegar Syndrome. And there is the cover art right there, biting the head off a chicken. And we have alternative cover art on the inside, which kind of gives you a few scenes from the movie as well. When did this come out? 1988. So I was 15. So I was probably around 16 when I saw this for the first time. and it is free on YouTube. Luther the Geek. You like the alternative better? Well, you know what? For you, Quentin, it will be now forever the alternative. Just for you, buddy. There you go. And look at that on the back. That's what you're getting yourselves into, boys and girls. What's up, Anthony Segama? Thanks for stopping by. Everyone make sure to go check out Anthony's channel. Q's reviews, no problem, man. It's going back in the slipcover anyway. So what do we got with Luther the Geek? What's it about? Let's find out. One night, when Luther was a boy, he discovered that there was something different about him. He enjoyed the taste of blood. Following in the footsteps of others like him, Luther became a geek, a deranged man who bites the heads off live chickens in exchange for booze or money. Now, decades later, Luther is about to be paroled from prison and is ready to return to his hometown, fitted with a set of razor-sharp metal teeth and an unquenchable thirst for human blood. Directed by Carlton Albright, Luther the Geek is a bloody and bleak rural slasher featuring gruesome gore courtesy of William Purcell and Mike Tristano in what Fangoria calls the most riveting splatter film since the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Vinegar Syndrome presents this 80s horror classic newly restored from its original 35mm negative and in widescreen for the very first time. Metal, razor sharp teeth. They're actually dentures, but yeah. Sean, if you have not seen Luther the Geek, I highly recommend this movie. You need to look into it. It is free on YouTube. Make sure to go check it out at your convenience. The slip! I forgot to put the slip back on with the metal teeth. Love Vinegar Syndrome's new slipcover for that movie, by the way. Like Jaws and James Bond, kinda, sorta, but more violent. There's also a lot of female frontal nudity in Luther the Geek, which is always good. What's up, Ian? Thanks for stopping on by. Everyone watching right now, we got 10 people watching. I want those 10 people right now to go to the Dagler Reviews and hit the subscribe button. Headless, yeah. So Headless was a movie featured in another movie, and then they actually released Headless. I'm trying to think of what the other movie is that the killer watches the movie Headless. You know what I'm talking about, Deefy? I know what you're talking about. I've seen Headless, and I've seen the movie promoting Headless, where the killer in that movie watches this fake movie Headless, but then they actually made the movie Headless, so. The Dagler Reviews. Everyone, just stop what you're doing right now. Quit watching my live stream. Go over to the Dagler Reviews. Hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit the notification, play his newest video, and hit the like button. Bring on that nudity. I like them girl parts. All right, guys, no slipcover on this one, but for this movie, the movie stands the test of time by itself, guys. It doesn't even need a slipcover to make it awesome. And I am talking about Madman. This is Madman Mars, the story of Madman Mars, guys. And I guarantee you, just like Luther the Geek, I highly, highly recommend this movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it today. What's it say up there? They thought they were alone, but they weren't. Madman. Q's Reviews is Madman, free to watch for the people of YouTube. You have not seen Madman? Sean, start a list right now. Grab a pen and a piece of paper, write down Luther the Geek. It's free on YouTube. Madman. Madman. Where's a pen? Madman. Ian, no problem. I give credit where credit is due, and your channel's amazing. You need to keep putting out that content, though, boy. Keep pushing that content. You get out your little camera and set up your little mic stand there, and you make us a new video. You do that this afternoon, and I want to see it on here by 5 o'clock. Horror fan dad, welcome back to my live stream. Madman is a good movie. I just saw it 3 weeks ago on YouTube. Free on YouTube. Everyone go sub to Horror Fan Dad. Project Ellsworth is now in the house. What's up, John? Everyone, for a good YouTube channel, Project Ellsworth. Make sure to go check him out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and go watch his latest video and hit that like button. Project Ellsworth, a YouTube channel willing of a subscription. Anthony Sagama, going to watch all of these movies. Yeah, they're free on YouTube. Why not go watch them? You remember renting Madman? Oh my God, you haven't seen it in years. You need to watch it. Watch Madman. What's it about, you might ask? Let's find out together. What's the internal cover art? I don't know about that one. I'm digging this. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna leave this one just where it is, even if Quentin says change it. I don't know. I like them both. All right, guys. Madman. They thought they were alone. Years ago, Madman Mars violently murdered his family, only to escape into the woods before his execution could be completed. Legend has it that anyone who calls his name above a whisper can summon him back to continue his bloody rampage. But teenage Richie, away at camp, doesn't believe the old legend and calls his name. As night falls, strange things start happening at camp, and soon Madman Mars is back, axe in hand, to finish the killing spree he started decades ago. One of the true classics of 80s slasher cinema, Vinegar Syndrome proudly presents Madman on Blu-ray for the first time, newly restored in 4K from the camera negative. Free on YouTube. Go check it out. Madman. Highly recommended by Phil's Creepy Videos. Now, guys, I gotta say, if I highly recommend a horror movie and then you go watch it free on YouTube, stream it to your device, however you watch it, and you hate it and think it's complete junk, that's okay too, because we all have our own opinions of what we like and what we don't like. So if I highly recommend something because I personally like it, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like it too. So there you go. I'm old, so I remember when Madman came out. That's how I find out about these movies, because I grew up watching them. You liked Demon Wind? Oh yeah, you did. It's a good one. Demon Wind. is good. Phil Slasher Film Pearls. I don't know what that means, but I like it. D Meeks, you're the same. You're old. Yeah, I'm 47. Watched The Exorcist when I was 5 years old and never stopped watching horror since then. So since 1978. Since 1978, I've just been watching horror movies. It's what I do. And I mean, I have that type of brain where I remember everything. So if I rented a movie when I was 6 on VHS, I remember what movie it was, what it was about, yada, yada, yada. And now that I'm older and DVD came out and it came out on DVD, I'd go, oh, yeah, I remember watching that. I'll buy it on DVD. Now Blu-ray, same thing, buy the Blu-ray. So that's how, Anthony. Y'all ready for the next one? No slipcover on this one, guys. We got Mausoleum. And I will hold it up there for a couple seconds just so Quentin gets the spelling. Because to be honest, mausoleum is a word I always spell wrong. You're 33 and feel like you're 53. Well, I'm 47 and probably feel 47. I wish I felt 37. So this is Mausoleum. And what's that say? Centuries of evil have just awakened. And I believe Bill Paxton's in this. Maybe. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Is Bill Paxton in this? Uno momento, por favor. Ian, do you want to hear some of my French? Awesome cover art. Thank you. I wish I had a memory like that. Thank you. 78 Carpenter's Halloween, great year to start watching horror movies. Yeah, I saw Halloween probably in 79-ish. Maybe 6 is the first time I saw Halloween. You saw Jaws at the drive-in when you were 5. That's awesome. You're 48 and feel like 99 plus. Mortuary, that's it. Thank you. Didn't even have to look it up. Thank you, Sean Urshan, for that. Mortuary, yeah. I always get these two confused. Great movies, Kingdom of the Spiders, which I also have. More than spinning. Let's hear the French. C'est une croissant avec fromage. La Lune. C'est une croissant avec fromage. La Lune. Felipe, what's up, Laura? Mortuary, you love it. Bill Paxton. I also have Mortuary. It is not a Scream Factory, or what am I showing off here? It's not a Vinegar Syndrome title, so, but you've seen me show it off. Mortuary. Just go back to the Blu-ray collection videos. You'll find it. What is Mausoleum about, guys? Let's find out together. The Nomad family has been the victim of an ancient curse in which the firstborn daughter of each generation has gone violently mad and then suspiciously dies. No one can explain the Nomad madness, but some say it's because of the possession of a terrible demonic force. By way of an unnatural urge during her mother's funeral, Susan entered her family's mausoleum, and ever since an evil presence has been lurking inside of her, waiting for a chance to come out. Now, an adult, something is hiding inside Susan's body, coming out to grotesquely murder anyone who comes too close to uncovering her terrifying secret. A consummate blending of early 80s supernatural horror and slasher film tropes, Michael Duggan's Mausoleum is a stylish, sleazy, and outrageously gory production featuring a series of imaginative death scenes orchestrated by effects wizard John Carl Buechler, starring Bobble Bressie and Marjo Gortner, and featuring a moody orchestral score from Jamie Mendoza Nava. Vinegar Syndrome is pleased to bring Mausoleum to Blu-ray fully uncut and newly restored from its camera negative, with its explosive opening sequence completely intact. Guys, Mausoleum. Check it out. It's free on YouTube. Is it free on YouTube? Did we say that? Mausoleum. Is it free on YouTube? John Carl Buechler, R.I.P. Rest in peace. Quentin, did we look this up on YouTube? Is this free for the people to watch on YouTube? Free on YouTube, guys. Mausoleum. Check it out. To watch full movies, guys, on YouTube, easiest way is just type in Mausoleum space full space movie. And it's usually your first click if it's there. So whatever the movie title is, and then put space full space movie. Mausoleum full movie on YouTube. You'll find it. We got Laura. She's rolling in laughter. We got Quentin saying it's free. Rawhead Rex I own on Blu-ray. Ian says it's free. Everyone's saying free. Rawhead Rex, Anthony Segama. Go check out his channel. You got a glorious slipcover with some embossed lettering that's shiny. And it is Mountaintop Motel Massacre. This is another one, guys, I remember renting back in the day on VHS. Probably somewhere around 14 or 15 years old. I'll have to check what date this came out. But this is a very nice looking slipcover. It just has a slew of stills from the movie. Butchler Ghoulies and Friday the 13th Part 7 he made as well. That cover. Look at that one. Mountaintop Motel Massacre. Not free on YouTube. Anthony Segama loves this movie. I, as well, love this movie. And I believe that the tagline on the video cassette was "Don't disturb Ethel, she already is." So yeah, don't disturb Ethel, she already is. Meaning disturbed. She's a psycho lady that runs a hotel. What is it about? Let's find out together. Mountaintop Motel Massacre, guys. Let's check it out. Evelyn. Oh, maybe it's Evelyn. Don't disturb Evelyn. She already is. Evelyn runs the Mountaintop Motel, a cluster of ramshackle cabins nestled deep in the Texas countryside. But Evelyn isn't all there. Instead, tormented by ghastly visions and voices which cause her to periodically lose her grip on reality, until one fateful day, lost in a bout of insanity, she unwittingly murders her young daughter. Did you guys hear that? Lost in a bout of insanity, she unwittingly murders her young daughter. Okay, you following along here? What's up, Sheila Fulton? Everyone go check out Sheila Fulton's YouTube channel right now. She says howdy, everyone. See ya, Ian. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate you, bro. Although the police rule it an accident, Evelyn's guilt soon overtakes her, plunging her deeper and deeper into a world of violent paranoia. When a group of travelers arrive to spend the night at the motel, Evelyn completely detaches from reality and, viewing her new guests as a threat, begins to terrorize and dispatch them one by one with the help of her trusty sickle. An atmospheric regional slasher from director Jim McCullough Sr., Mountaintop Motel Massacre blends suspenseful psychological drama with gory killings, filled with gorgeously gelled cinematography from Joseph Wilcott's. Vinegar Syndrome brings this unsettling horror classic to Blu-ray in a brand new 2K restoration. And guys, this Blu-ray looks beautiful compared to the old VHS of this movie that I used to watch. So, it is not free on YouTube. Not free, so check Prime, check Netflix, check your local listings. Mountaintop Motel Massacre. Check it out. And I'm done my coffee. Freaky Girls Live is in the house. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out Freaky Girls Live YouTube channel. They go live every other Friday or every third Friday, or I don't even know. They're live all the time. Go check them out at Freaky Girls Live. Hit that subscribe button. Play their latest video and hit the like button. And make sure to hit that bell so you're notified of every time the Freaky Girls go live. Free on Tubi. It is free on Tubi. So if y'all have Tubi TV, Tubi TV, just add it to your whatever, PS4, it's free, Tubi TV. If you type in horror, if you search horror on Tubi TV, I believe now there's over 1,000 free horror movies on Tubi TV. Go check it out. No problem. I give credit where credit is due. Now that we've finished talking about the Freaky Girls Live YouTube channel, let's talk about Night Beast. Night Beast is a fantastic 80s cheese fest. I believe it's from the 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have the titular alien on the back and on the front. Fun thing about Night Beast is the guns they shoot. They're like laser guns. Always reminds me of Star Wars because it's the exact same kind of like ting ting as in Star Wars with the lightsabers or those laser guns they shoot. Kind of the same laser guns as Star Wars, but yeah, guys, check out the Night Beast. What does the top say? His hands tear through flesh and bone. Would you expect any more? Night Beast is not free on YouTube. What's up, Us Only? Make sure to go check out Us Only's YouTube channel. Make sure you go hit that sub button and show Us Only some love. What year is this? This is 1982, so I was correct. It is from the 80s. This is Cheese Fest Night Beast. I love it. I highly recommend this movie. It's definitely just bottom of the barrel B movie, but yeah, super entertaining to me anyway. You have reverse cover art. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Original cover art, reverse cover art. I don't know. They're both good. I'm going to leave it. Deefy gives a thumbs up. Quentin likes the original, so I'll leave it. What is Night Beast about? Let's find out together right now, guys. Amidst a dazzling meteor shower, the Night Beast lands near a small East Coast town, armed with his vaporizing ray gun and a goal of killing everyone who crosses his path. As area residents are blasted to smithereens, the local sheriff and an ever-dwindling group of survivors become determined to figure out a way to defeat the fearsome alien before their entire community is wiped out. A dazzling display of lo-fi ambition and Baltimore-based cult filmmaker and underrated author Don Dohler, Night Beast immediately plunges the viewer into a frenzy of wild, colorful, and stunning animation techniques, homemade gore effects, and awkward sexual encounters. Made for a scant $14,000 and featuring a soundtrack partially composed by a then teenage J.J. Abrams. Vinegar Syndrome proudly brings the regional sci-fi horror classic to Blu-ray in a brand new 2K restoration from its 16mm camera original. It is Night Beast. It is great. I love Night Beast. Actually, Slasher Junkie just actually got the Night Beast bust, which is awesome. Go check out his channel at Slasher Junkie. I think it's Slasher Junkie 86, maybe. I can't remember. I know it's Slasher Junkie. But yeah, he got a Night Beast bust. It's pretty awesome. We got 14 thumbs up. We got 11 people watching. The 11 people watching, if you haven't already, go hit that thumbs up button. Just close out of the live chat, hit the thumbs up button, go back into the live chat. That's all you got to do. 15, whoever just hit the thumbs up button, thank you so much. What's up, Londa Literate? Thank you for stopping by my live stream. Everyone go check out Londa Literate's YouTube channel. She does awesome stuff, guys. Her YouTube channel is amazing. She does live streams. She is awesome. So yeah, that is Londa Literate, all one word. She is in the chat right now. Just search her name the way it's spelt in the chat. And yeah, go give the girl some love. It's been so long since I seen this. I need to rewatch it again. What movie? Night Beast. Felipe, why are you so cute? Oh, I don't know. Am I cute? I have nice eyes. Everyone says I have nice eyes, but I don't know. This lighting's, I don't know. I need to do something about this webcam. This webcam, let me tell you guys. Pigs! What do you guys think the movie Pigs is about? Do you think it's about pigs? Can I show the back there? I don't know. I can't really see much, so yeah, I'll show the back. There's not much going on there. We'll give it a blur. Sheila thinks it's about killer pigs, guys. Is Sheila right? Do we think Sheila's right? D Meeks thinks Sheila is right. Londa Literate, please go support the Freaky Girls Live and subsequently Freaky Girls Live Please, please subscribe to Londa Literate. That would be amazing. Guys, what's Pigs about? Sheila thinks it's about killer pigs. Let's find out if she's right now. Lynn Webster is a mysterious and beautiful young woman with a deadly secret. After arriving in a secluded California town, she takes a job as a waitress for Zambrini, an elderly former circus performer who runs a small cafe, complete with a pen of 12 hungry pigs. Local legend has it that the pigs only eat human flesh, and that in order to satisfy their growing appetites, Zambrini has begun to murder drifters. Soon the sheriff begins to get suspicious of the strange goings-on at Zambrini's farm, and grows closer and closer to discovering the shocking truth of the pigs. Directed by character actor Mark Lawrence, and starring his daughter Toni as Lynn, Pigs is a suspenseful and atmospheric psychological horror film featuring claustrophobic camera work by Glenn Rowland and a haunting score by Charles Bernstein. Vinegar Syndrome presents this classic of 70s independent cinema, newly restored and in its original director's cut for the first time on home video. Can you believe that, guys? 1973, the year I was born, this came out. That's crazy. They do have a Pigs free on YouTube. Not sure if it's the same movie. Quentin, this is 1973 Pigs. So if you type in Pigs space 1973 space full space movie, search. That's what you got to do. Is it free on YouTube? Let's find out together once Quentin comes back to us. Let us show Project Ellsworth's last comment. He likes my Halloween trick-or-treat smash-up mashup, The Night Sam Came to Town. And it's got the Halloween rules of Halloween as the credits. You have always check your candy, always wear a costume. Where are we? Never blow out a jack-o'-lantern. Always pass out treats. Where are we here? Exploitation. Quentin thinks so. You've got this Pig movie. The German cover art from Pigs is really hard. Okay. Horror fan dad says, yes, it is free. It is free on YouTube. Can only find Pigs 1972. Probably the same one. Us only saying hello to Ellsworth, Project Ellsworth. That's fantastic. Where did you find the shirt? This came from Redbubble. So if you just Google Redbubble, they have tons of cheap shirts. Cheap shipping. I ordered this shirt on, I think, what day is today? What day is today? Thursday. So I got this shirt Tuesday, and I ordered this shirt Friday. Ordered this shirt Friday. It was here on Tuesday. Can you believe that, guys? Crazy. Redbubble.com. Check it out. Oh, Londa. Never knew you shouldn't blow out a jack-o'-lantern. Not till after midnight. After midnight, you can blow them out. That's the rules, guys. That was Pigs. Yes, always hand out treats. Always check your candy. This does not come with a slipcover, or does it? He's watching me on TV, he's editing a video, and he's reading at the same time. Holy, he's triple tasking, guys. Give John a break. He's busy. So when they talk about slip covers, guys, I don't know whether I'd call this a slip cover, but yeah, guys, check this out. It opens like that, like a steel trap door. And it is hard, thick cardboard, no flimsy. Felipe is the king of shirts and collectibles and weird shitty movies. All right, let's show that. Touche. This is Slaughterhouse, guys. The slipcover is a box. It's amazing. I love that box. And guys, this one I do remember renting back in the day from the video store. This is Slaughterhouse with the killer Buddy. Buddy has an axe to grind, a big axe. And I don't know, guys. Is that an axe or more like a meat cleaver? Because it says he has a big axe to grind. And then he's shown holding what appears to me to be a meat cleaver. He has a T2 DVD with a metal slipcover. That thing is a pain in the ass. I used to have that DVD. I got rid of it after I got the Blu-ray because it was a piece of crap to get in and out. So I know what you mean by that. That's a cleaver with a badass handle. But yeah, John, I know exactly what you mean, that metal slipcover for T2. I don't know who was coming up with that idea, but yeah, it was a pain. So as soon as I upgraded my T2 to Blu-ray, I sold that in a heartbeat. Just sell it. If you have T2 on Blu-ray, get $10 for that metal cover. This is Slaughterhouse, guys. It comes with the glorious box slipcover. John is the man. It's like the cleaver from 100 Tears. Ooh, 100 Tears. What is Slaughterhouse about, guys? Let's read it. Lester Bacon's slaughterhouse has run into financial problems. Faced with the town lawyer, the sheriff, and the rival slaughterhouse owner trying to purchase his land, Lester decides to take matters into his own hands. After discovering the type of violence his hulking and mentally deranged son, Buddy, is capable of, Lester orders him to permanently dispose of anyone who conspires against them. A late 80s video store staple, Rick Rosler's Slaughterhouse is a gleeful, bloody San Diego shot slasher featuring atmospheric and nourished cinematography, along with a generous helping of creative kills. Vinegar Syndrome proudly presents Slaughterhouse in its North American Blu-ray debut, newly restored in 2K from its 35mm interpositive and featuring the original Ultra Stereo sound mix for the first time on home video. So that is Slaughterhouse. Cleaver, Meat Cleaver, and is Slaughterhouse free on YouTube? Free. Slaughterhouse is free on YouTube. Type in Slaughterhouse full movie. Slaughterhouse 1987 full movie. Tribal meat cleaver is what it looks like. Has an axe to grind. He looks like a psychotic thug with that big chain for a necklace. I think he has a pigtail on his chain. Because he works at a slaughterhouse, right? I think it's a pigtail. It looks cheesy and you love it. He looks like Hillbilly Jim. I remember Hillbilly Jim. He was a cool guy. So that is Slaughterhouse, guys, with this awesome awesome slipcover. Is that what we're calling it? Slipcover? That is Slaughterhouse back in its rightful place. It's been probably over half a year since I've watched this, so I might actually throw this in later on today. Depends on what I get up to. But yeah, I need a good cheesy movie to watch today. Hillbilly Jim. All right, guys, you ready for the next one? We're plowing through them now. We got Splatter University with a gorgeous, gorgeous looking slipcover there. You have some cleavage. You have a bloody hand. You have a bloody knife. You have a skull. You have a pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty, pretty girl. You have the back with 3 knives. It kind of wraps around. It's free on YouTube, guys. Splatter University. Go and check it out. Free on YouTube today. It is 1984's Splatter University. This cover art is what I always remember seeing in the video store on VHS. It says, earn a higher degree in terror. Does it have alternative cover art? It has the same cover art as on the slipcover. That is probably why I reversed it. Yeah, free on YouTube, guys. What's it about? Let's find out. Do you like splatter? Do you like universities? Do you like getting killed at school? Let's find out what it's about. Years ago, a madman escaped from an asylum, slashing his way through to freedom and continuing his bloody rampage at nearby St. Trinian's College. Now, years later, new teacher Julie Parker begins to sense that something isn't quite right at the small town college, and it's not long before her students and fellow faculty members begin disappearing, or worse yet, are found brutally butchered. Determined to uncover the truth behind the ongoing violence, Julie begins her own investigation, unaware that she's putting herself at risk of becoming the ruthless murderer's next target. A classic of no budget. So this had no budget. A classic of no budget horror filmmaking. Richard W. Haynes' Splatter University is a trashy and consciously absurd 80s slasher that revels in the best and worst tropes of the genre, sporting bloody kills, absurd twists, and a face-smacking finale. Vinegar Syndrome presents Splatter University in its North American Blu-ray debut, sporting a brand new and first ever restoration from its original 16mm camera negative. Can you believe that, guys? Vinegar Syndrome. What they are doing to these movies. Clock. Gotta check this one out. Quentin's gonna be right back. See you, DFE. Hey, DFE, thanks for popping by. Make sure to go give DFE's YouTube channel a sub. He is in Germany. You might get some culture. You might learn some German. Yeah, I watch, there's 3 German YouTube channels I watch now, and I know no German. But watching the channels so, like, often enough, I almost feel like I know what they're saying, if that makes sense. I'm kind of getting the gist of what they're talking about, even though I don't know German. So it's kind of cool. It's like I'm learning German without even knowing it. So that is Splatter University, guys. If you haven't seen it, I don't know. It's free on YouTube. Free on YouTube, Splatter University. I believe it's 1984. 1984's Splatter University. Go check it out. We're almost through, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to go, guys. It's been an hour. We're going to take a 2-minute hiatus. Quentin's out. He's going to be right back. He's back. I'm going to go for, I'll try and make it a quick 2 minutes, guys. I'll leave you something to keep you company. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it's not going to work. There. Wanda Literate's in and out. She's at work. Want to play Hide the Soul. And don't forget to drink your Diet Coke. Shameless Diet Coke plug. Hopefully they'll see that and I'll get free Diet Coke for life. Because that'd be good. Free Diet Coke for life. We still got 9 people watching. Thanks for sticking by as I took a quick 2-minute hiatus. And yeah, we got 6 more movies to go, but they are quality, guys. They are quality movies. Diet Coke and Coke Zero. If you could have any drink in the world for free for the rest of your life, what drink would you pick? If you could have free beer for the rest of your life, free rum for the rest of your life, free Diet Coke for the rest of your life, free coffee for the rest of your life, free milk for the rest of your life, any drink. Dr. Pepper, free Dr. Pepper for the rest of your life. That'd be awesome. Love me some Dr. Pepper. Caffeine-free Coke Zero for the rest of your life for free. D Meeks gets it. And he also gets 80,000 bonus points. So D Meeks, you're the winner. Caffeine-free Coke Zero for the rest of your life plus 80,000 bonus points right now. Blue Label Scotch, us only, for free for the rest of your life. 0 bonus points. We got the Suckling, guys. One of my all-time favorite low-budget, I don't even know what you'd call this thing. But look at that new slipcover from Vinegar Syndrome. Front and back. The Suckling. Quentin, if you are still in here, is The Suckling free on YouTube? This is 1989's The Suckling. What's up, Pages? Thanks for popping by. Everybody go support Pages Films and Plastics. Stop watching my live stream right now and go to Pages Films and Plastics. Hit their subscribe button. Hit their bell notification. Go to their latest video and click the like button. And Wild Turkey Jack Daniels Captain Morgan Spice Rum. Not free on YouTube. The Suckling. I believe this is on either Amazon Prime, Tubi. I know it's somewhere out there. But this is The Suckling. And guys, if you don't know about this movie, wait until you hear the write-up. Wait until you hear this write-up, guys. After being tricked into having an abortion at Big Mama's underground abortion clinic brothel, a young woman's extracted fetus is flushed into the sewer system, wherein it's exposed to toxic waste and begins to mutate into an ever-growing and increasingly bloodthirsty monster. The girls, Johns, and other assorted weirdos find themselves trapped inside the brothel, where they are forced to face off against the agitated prenatal creature, as well as each other, in a high-stakes quest to stay alive, or at least in one piece. An offbeat and gleefully violent monster horror comedy from one-time director Francis Terry, The Suckling blends gratuitous gore, nonchalant TNA, and a sly side helping of social commentary, resulting in a distinctive 80s horror indie gem. Vinegar Syndrome presents this direct-to-video favorite on Blu-ray in the US for the first time in a brand new 2K restoration made from its original 16mm camera negative. Was gonna watch this last night, but watched the stuff instead, LOL. Watch The Suckling. I highly guarantee you will have an enjoyable time watching The Suckling. The inner art is the same as the slipcover. Thus, the new artwork is out. Guess that's the old artwork. This is 1989, guys, The Suckling. Quentin, if you watch The Suckling, I would love to hear a review on it. That would be cool. Because, yeah, a lot of people don't talk about the suckling on YouTube, and I think it deserves a little more recognition. It's got great practical effects. When that fetus is flushed down into the sewer system and you see it sucking up the toxic waste and growing into the mutant creature it becomes, it is a sight to behold, let me tell you. We got 12 people watching. We got 17 thumbs up. Do me a favor, guys. If you're one of the 12 people watching right now and you haven't hit that thumbs up button, pause the live chat right now. Smash that thumbs up button. Come back into the live chat. I truly would appreciate it. We got 18 thumbs ups. Whoever hit the thumbs up button gets 2 thumbs ups from me. You can't do beer. Nani, welcome to my live stream. Everybody go check out Nani May's Way. Her YouTube channel is fantastic. She actually has a spirit box where she connects with the outer realm of the spirit world. And she's just an all-around great girl. Us only says all the older movies have cool artwork. Now the film itself, sheesh. Jeffrey Forburge. How are you doing, Phil? Jeff Berger from Michigan. Hello, Michigan from London, Ontario. I am well. Horror fan dad, peace out. Okay, I'm out. I have to get ready for work. Bye, all you horror fans. Thanks for swinging by, horror fan dad. Don't work too hard. Stay away from the COVID. I am well, Nani. Thank you so much for asking. We've got 5 more Blu-rays to get through. We've already been on for an hour and 12 minutes, guys. Will we get through the next 5 Blu-rays? Let's find out. We got Terror. One Step Beyond Horror. Terror. I didn't know that terror was one step beyond horror. But I guess it is. If you're the makers of this Blu-ray. Do we have alternative artwork? Yes, we do. We have Terror with a knife. We got some pentagrams in the hands. We got an evil face. Terror is your grandchildren. They are terrors. But this movie from 1978, guys. So I was 5 years old when this came out in 1978. Let's find out what it's about. The country estate of filmmaker James Garrick has been haunted for centuries by a mysterious and deadly curse. Everyone in his family line comes to a gruesome end at the hand of an unknown supernatural assailant. When Garrick's long-lost cousin Anne unexpectedly arrives at his secluded manor, mayhem and bloodshed soon follow. But is Anne the person behind these acts of carnage? Or could something more horrifying be afoot? Taking inspiration from Italian Gothic horror films and giallos, Norman J. Warren's Terror features lurid gelled fighting, bizarre plot twists, and copious amounts of brutal bloodshed. A classic of British-made 70s horror, Vinegar Syndrome proudly brings Terror to Blu-ray, newly remastered from its camera negative and featuring all of its jaw-dropping kernel fully intact. So there you go, guys. Terror is free on YouTube. So if you're bored this afternoon, this evening, tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, type in Terror from 1978 into YouTube and watch it for free. And it doesn't have a slipcover, so I don't have to worry about a slipcover. Michigan in the hizzy. Yeah, because Laura's in Michigan. Michigan all around. Jeffrey Burge is in Michigan. Laura from Freaky Girls Live is in Michigan. It's in the hizzy. Guys, this next movie, you're going to watch Terror. It seems so familiar. I probably saw it, but I'm going to check it out. You should check it out. Terror, 1978, full movie. It's what you have to type into YouTube there, Nani. Terror, 1978, full movie. This one, guys, this is fantastic. If you have not seen this next one, cheesy B horror goodness at its finest. There's nothing out there with a glorious, glorious wraparound slipcover. There's nothing out there. Quentin, get on it. 1990. There's nothing out there. "1990s, there's nothing out there. Is it free on YouTube?" I don't know whether your last free was for this one or for the last one. I don't know. I'm trying to follow along, but the inside artwork is the same as the outside artwork. Slipcover. Not free on YouTube. Maybe Amazon Prime on this one. There's nothing out there. Possibly Tubi. You should be able to find it somewhere. I am sure. It's on Tubi, guys. Free on Tubi. There's nothing out there. So check it out. Free on YouTube. You found Terror Phil. You'll watch it tonight. Yeah, Nani. Shoot me a message on Facebook after you watch it and let me know your views. I would love to see that. Mike is always getting in the way of fun. His obsession with horror movies and their rules dictates that no matter where he goes, he can't help but expect to find a monster lurking around every corner. But this time, his paranoia might be justified. After being invited to a remote lodge along with some friends, Mike immediately begins to sense that something isn't right, but none of his friends believe him. Unfortunately, they're dead wrong, and a slimy alien frog monster has indeed landed in the nearby woods and set out to fulfill its mission of killing all human males and mating with females. Can Mike convince his friends that there is something out there before the men have their brains sucked out and the women are carrying green mutant fetuses? Made by the 19-year-old cinematic wonderkind Rolf Kanefsky, There's Nothing Out There is a gag and gore-filled horror comedy which lovingly riffs on some of the genre's most used tropes. Produced and edited by acclaimed editor Victor Kansky, Vinegar Syndrome presents the Blu-ray debut of There's Nothing Out There, newly restored from its 35mm interpositive and featuring more extra features than any other title in our catalog, including Kanefsky's first feature, Murder in Winter. It is not a Quentin Tarantino movie. There's Nothing Out There expires in 5 days on Tubi. So you have 5 days to watch. There's Nothing Out There. So yeah, make sure you watch it. Because there is something out there, and I guarantee it's not good. It is not good at all. Not good. And there's a dream sequence in the first 10 minutes of There's Nothing Out There, which is fantastic. It takes place in an old VHS video store. And some of the videotapes that you see, like most of them are horror, and the posters and the way they decorated this video store, amazing. Quentin Tarantino's Twisted, and I also love a good Quentin Tarantino movie. He is fantastic. We got a British movie, guys. Do you guys like Friday the 13th-ish movies? Do you guys like killers who wear hockey masks? Because, guys, we got Unmasked Part 25. There are no parts 1 through 24. This is Unmasked Part 25. The same cover art. Does it have reversible cover art? It does. I'm going to reverse it right now. Just because I hadn't done it earlier. We now have the reversed cover art. Unmasked Part 25. It is not free on YouTube. This looks familiar to you. You think you have seen that DVD somewhere. Sounds good. This one was a big box VHS, one of those big oversized boxes. I remember renting it way back in the day. This came out in 88, so I would have been 15. Unmasked Part 25. Jackson is your run-of-the-mill hockey mask-wearing psychotic killer. Hideously deformed, he spends his time stalking and brutally murdering oversexed young people in a variety of nasty methods. But then he meets Shelley, a young blind woman who appreciates him as a person. It helps that she can't see the carnage he leaves at every turn. Finding himself falling in love for the first time, Jackson decides that it might be time to finally hang up his cutlery and settle into a happy life of domestic bliss. But can he really overcome his bloodthirsty impulses? A biting horror comedy from director Anders Palm and producer Mark Cutforth, Unmasked Part 25, aka The Hand of Death. So you can also look at 1988, The Hand of Death, full movie. Is it free on YouTube? The Hand of Death. It cleverly plays off every 80s horror cliche, along with satirizing a number of indie film tropes for good measure, while reveling in some of the most gruesome gore effects which can be found in a post-Nasties British-made film. Vinegar Syndrome is proud to rescue this underseen cult classic and bring it to Blu-ray for the first time. Unmasked Part 25. It is 1988. It is also known as The Hand of Death. And that is Unmasked 25. I am not a huge Ghostbusters fan, but I do like the Marshmallow Man. If you go back on my YouTube, there is a pretty recent, maybe 3 months ago, video I did on the Marshmallow Man. Another YouTuber made a comment like, "Hey man, I see that shelf. You should show off your Marshmallow Man sometime." So yeah. Quentin says it's not free on anything. Unmasked 25. But yeah, if you go back, if you type in Phil's Creepy and then Stay Puffed, it'll come up. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. And I show off my glow-in-the-dark Ghostbusters logo figure. My shelf is amazing, he says. Let's do a pan and scan for John, even though I shouldn't. Because I gotta move the whole laptop. But I have quantity of things and stuff. It is years of love. I started collecting when I was 15 years old. I am now 47 years old. 32 years I've been doing this. I wish YouTube was around 32 years ago. Hell, I'd probably have like over 1 million subscribers by now. Boom, boom, psh. 32 years of love, John. We got The Vineyard with a glorious new slipcover from the good people over at Vinegar Syndrome. This is a really, really fun watch, guys. If you haven't watched The Vineyard, make sure to go check it out if it is free on YouTube or Tubi or Amazon or Netflix. Quentin, are you still in here? Can we get The Vineyard? The Vineyard. Check out this reverse cover art. The Vineyard. The Vineyard. The Vineyard. Not on YouTube. Seinfeld 4. Could be. It is James Hong. James Hong. Let's find out if you're right. Let's find out if it is James Hong. In Seinfeld 4. James Hong. He is also in Big Trouble in Little China. He is in 439 Things. When was Seinfeld? 80s? He was in Manimal. He was in Tales from the Dark Side. He was in A-Team, Airwolf, Big Trouble. He was in Who's the Boss? The Golden Child, Beauty and the Beast, Tour of Duty, War of the Worlds, The Vineyard, Shadow Zone, Caged Fury, Frame, Two Jakes, Partners in Life, Too Much Sun, Seinfeld. One episode, Bruce. Good eye, John. Good eye. That was 1991. He is on Seinfeld. John hits the ball out of the park, knowing that James Hong from The Vineyard is on Seinfeld. Guys, check that cover art out. It is amazing. What is The Vineyard about? Let's find out. You just amazed me, John. See, your memory's as good as mine. The wines created by Dr. Elson Poe have been known for decades as among the finest in the world, but unknown to the public. Poe has been using his vintning and chemistry skills as a front for a much more sinister purpose, harvesting fresh blood from his youthful victims to produce an elixir designed to keep him young forever. Unfortunately, his special potion seems to be weakening in its strength, and Poe finds himself in need for fresh bodies. Deciding to use his connections to film industry, he presents himself as a potential film investor and invites a group of attractive young actors and models to his secluded island mansion with the intent of harvesting their life-sustaining properties. When they arrive, Poe becomes convinced that statuesque beauty Jezebel might be the ideal candidate from which more elixir can be created, and sends his henchmen out with the task of violently killing off her friends. A wild late 80s horror film starring and co-directed with William Rice by character actor James Hong from Chinatown and Big Trouble in Little China, and Seinfeld. The Vineyard mixes just about every popular horror trope around a non-stop assault on the senses, featuring everything from zombies to supernatural mysticism to slasher touches, along with bouts of martial arts and loads of TNA. This is a good TNA flick, guys. All photographed by John Durlam. Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to present the world Blu-ray debut of The Vineyard, newly restored in 4K from its original 35mm camera negative and loaded with revealing interviews with its creators. TNA flick, guys, The Vineyard. It is amazing. Go check it out. It's not free on YouTube. It is on Tubi. Free on Tubi, The Vineyard. John, make sure to watch this one. It's good, buddy. You will like it. You will like it. I love Seinfeld too. I still watch some replays. What do you call it? Reruns sometime. Actually, my Android box has 24-hour TV, so you just go onto that channel and pick whatever show you want to watch, and it runs episode after episode in order for 24 hours straight. So I could watch weeks of Seinfeld right now if I wanted to, but lately I've been watching, when I go on 24-hour, I've been watching Shark Tank episodes. So I'll like veg out on the couch and watch 3 hours of Shark Tank. Project Ellsworth has the complete series of Seinfeld on DVD. That's amazing. I remember they brought out a big box from the coffee shop, Seinfeld, the complete season. And I believe it came with salt and pepper shakers, I want to say. Maybe a napkin holder. I don't know. I know it was a big box set of Seinfeld I used to see in the stores. D. Meeks loves the TNA. He doesn't really love Seinfeld. There's not a lot of TNA in Seinfeld, guys. The refrigerator. I believe there is a salt and pepper shaker in that set, though. No, yes. I know for a fact that there's a Seinfeld complete series box set that you get a salt and pepper shaker with. Pretty sure. There is. Okay, good. Didn't want to think I was freaking losing it or having delusions of grandeur. This is the last video, guys. I always get upset when it's the last video because I know I'm almost about to leave. But it is. Extra 3, Watch the Skies. Extra 3, Watch the Skies. You have a glorious slipcover there of Extra 3. You have some great alien concepts in this movie of what aliens look like. I really, really like the look of the aliens. It is free on YouTube, guys. Extra 3, Watch the Skies. Free on YouTube. What's it about? Let's find out. A group of military personnel have been assembled to, they believe, locate and disarm old active explosives which have been left unattended at a former Army testing site on a remote island. But when they arrive at the deserted island, they soon discover that something doesn't seem quite right about their mission. And soon enough, they uncover a strange concrete block which, after accidentally blowing up, unleashes an indestructible, bloodthirsty alien being which will stop at nothing to kill them. As the survivors band together in order to stay alive and try and find a way to outwit the diabolical creature, they realize that their entire mission might have been a trap and the military is using them as pawns in their own vicious plan. The third and most violent entry in the Extro trilogy, Henry Bromley Davenport's Extro 3 Watch the Skies, moves the setting to Southern California while amping up both the action and the gore through a series of nasty and inventive death scenes, featuring a talented supporting cast and photographed by Irv Godnoff. Vinegar Syndrome presents this underrated slice of 90s action tinged sci-fi horror on Blu-ray for the very first time, newly restored in 2K from its original 35mm camera negative. Extro is Phil's fave. Extro Part 1 is one of my all-time favorite movies for sure. Cool thing about the Extra movies is the same director does all three, but all three have nothing to do with each other, even though it's the exact same director. But yeah, do you guys want to see my Extra bust statue? Anybody want to see my Extra bust statue? We got the Extra alien. We got the Extra title. I love the leaf detail that they did on the ground. I love the detail on the alien. And then in the back, it comes with your sliding glass door, which houses the movie Extra. This is, I believe, a 8 disc release. It's crazy. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff. You could fit a whole bunch of other stuff in the back there. As you can tell, there is ample amount of room for extra shenanigans that you'd want to hide. But yeah, that is the Extra Part 1 Alien Bust from Platinum Cult Edition. Long sold out. Only 500 of these were made. I do not know which one I have out of 500, but it will be on the box it came in. Room for 2 and 3. Hey, if Part 2 came out on Blu-ray, which it hasn't yet. Yes, now we need Part 2 of Extra on Blu-ray. That would be amazing. Anyways, guys, there. I've shown off the rest of my Vincents, and I've shown off my Extra bust. And I really loved hanging out with you guys for an hour and 40 minutes this fine Thursday morning. I appreciate each and every one of you that came and hung out with me and spent some time. Smash that like button. And yeah, I'll be on live again next week because I'm still not back to work and I'm quarantined and I'm going freaking crazy, guys. Going freaking crazy. But I always have you guys to keep me company. You keep me sane. You keep me healthy. And yeah, thanks so much. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you checked out my live stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Hit the like button if you like this video. And yeah, stay safe, everybody. That's my time. Thanks for yours. Have a great one, guys. Peace!